One thing I've done is, because of the spacing between the front and second bracket is only just on a metre, whereas this is about 1200 or so. Yeah, 1200 mil. So what I'm doing is, on that row I'm using the front mounting hole, so the bracket sits up a bit higher, and on the third row I'm using the back hole so it sits a bit forward, so that all the brackets are fairly well evenly spaced to distribute the weight across the roof. It's just something else you should keep in mind. So you should make sure that you line them up. Otherwise that happens. And then it's just a matter of repeating the spacings onto the next set of panels. And lastly, you just need to, before you do the rest of your brackets and stuff further down, is just measure everything overall, make sure it's all going to fit. That's pretty much it. I'm just going to screw all these down and then I'll come back to you soon. Okay, so everything's all screwed down. Two screws in each bracket. Had to go and get some extra screws. I ran out of screws. All ready to go. Now you can see that this will suffer from some shading in the afternoons. And that's the east facing panels there, and they're just shaded in the last probably 20 minutes. They've just started to get shaded, but they're still putting out 2 strings of 900 watts, 1800 watts, and they're still putting out 800. So just came up from inside to have a look and see what's going on. A lot of people are going to say that, you know, all this shade and it's not going to be very effective. This is a shed. It's going to be used as an office. Nighttime load is going to be minimal. There's going to be there's 3 panels inside the shed waiting to go up, plus another 9. So 7200 watts. Even if it's not running at, you know, even if it's only running at 50% efficiency, it's still plenty to do what I need to do here as an office. Run a computer, a few lights, use the microwave to make a bit of lunch or something. That's the idea of it anyway. One side of the shed's all carpeted and set up like a bit of a bedroom, so if I need to have the house for guests, I can always come and stay here for myself, or vice versa. So that's pretty much it. I still haven't mounted these top brackets yet. I'm going to leave it for now. Hopefully tomorrow, if the weather's like this, I'll come back and finish it off. I've got to go and help with the kids. But in the next few videos, I'll mount the rails, mount the panels, and do the wiring. This side I'll get finished first, so I'll get these 9 panels done, hopefully in all one big hit. And worst comes to worst, if I can't get the panels in time, those 6 panels will get moved to this side, as well as the 3 that are inside the shed. So all 9 will get put on this side straight away, or as soon as I get the rail set up. And then these mounting feet, I'll get some more so that I can set up that side properly, because at the moment it's a bit rickety. Those mounting feet aren't really designed for corrugated iron. Just have to see how we go. But this is certainly going to take another 6 months, as well as having to buy another set of batteries, upgrade my battery bank capacity. That's pretty much on the next, on the to-do list. That's going to be the most urgent before I get more panels. Alright YouTube, hopefully that's sort of helped people. Things you need to keep in mind is spacing from the edge of the roof to where the edge of the panel is going to go, and the edge of the panel is probably where the tip of my finger is going to be. All your mounting feet and your rails. Now the rails will go on this side, so the rails will go here. And on the other side, the rails will go on the inside to give as much support as possible. So there'll be a rail the same sort of position as that one there, and further over to this side here there'll be another rail, so that panel will be more evenly spaced, you know, supported. So like I said, you need to keep in mind the distances between the edge of the roof and the edge of your panels. You need to keep in mind the edge of the panels and your first mountings. Some big panels like this in very high wind areas, you'll need to have a third rail in between. So, you know, like you've got one rail in there on the edge, you'll need to have another one in the middle and then one on the outside, fairly well evenly spaced. Another thing you need to keep in mind is that double screw your brackets and try and make sure that the distances between your mounting feet are as close to as the same as you can get practically. It just helps distribute the weight a bit more evenly and takes a bit more pressure off the racking and the solar panels. And that's pretty much all I've got to tell you. Like I said, the next video I'll be mounting the rails and then the wiring, and then mounting the panels properly. Alright YouTube, thanks for watching. Sorry if this was a bit long and a bit boring in spots. We'll try and keep it a bit shorter next time for you. Righto then, catch you next time.